A lot of times I'm asked, how did we start with hiatal hernia syndrome? How did this all occur? And patient one was a young woman in her early 30s who had really just started under care. She had some gastrointestinal problems, so we were just beginning to work on that. And then she came in a Monday morning telling me that she had been in the ER during the weekend, and she had been ultimately diagnosed with a panic attack. And this was a very calm person, did not suffer from anxiety. This was very abnormal for her personality. And she said she awoke in the middle of the night, her heart was pounding, she couldn't get a breath, she was sure she was dying, and called the ambulance, et cetera, et cetera. And then ultimately was sent home with an anti-anxiety medication, being told she needed to relax. So of course, this made no sense to either one of us because, as I said, she's not an anxious person. But that planted the seed. Now, I'm not saying that that was it, and from that moment I fully understood hiatal hernia syndrome, because I didn't. But we did handle her digestive issues, and following up, she never ended up back in the ER again with a panic attack. So that was good. But it did plant a seed. And then, of course, that happened more and more. Heart palpitations and going to a cardiologist and being told your heart was fine. That happened more and more. Shortness of breath that was unexplained by a lung condition. That happened more and more. So over time, we started accruing this information from our patients that didn't quite add up, and we started finding diaphragms in spasm, and certainly a lot of digestive imbalances, and then understanding the association of your vagus nerve and how, as your diaphragm elevates, pushed up by the stomach, that can influence the heart, and it gets irritated, and you can get irregular rhythms and heart palpitations. And so it happened over time. And then during COVID, I wrote the book Hiatal Hernia Syndrome. And then in the past 2 years, bringing you to present time, we have been working on a course, an online course that you can do on your own, at your own pace, from anywhere. So it doesn't matter if you live internationally. You can do that. If finances have been a bit of an issue for you, if you do live within the United States, this program is much more affordable than our full complete program we do here in clinic. And so that's where we are now. And this course literally includes everything we know about hiatal hernia syndrome. It's all included, including live consultations with a nutritionist as you go through the course. So we didn't want to make it all remote. We wanted to be able to, so it's like a Zoom group where you ask questions, etc. And so you have that one-on-one if you run into any obstacles or questions. But I want to make sure you know about it and you take advantage of it, because I know how you're suffering. I hear from you, and it's a miserable, miserable condition that's so treatable naturally. No drugs, no surgery. And that's what I want for you.